Hello. So today, remarkably enough, is the start of Lent. And this is a season where all around the world, Christians make space in their lives to try and remember and reflect on the Easter story. This year as a church, we're looking to give a particular focus to the theme of hope. I saw an article on BBC recently to do with COVID, and it was entitled 5 Reasons to be Cautiously Hopeful. And I wonder if that is how many of us feel for the year ahead. Maybe we have hopes of being vaccinated or seeing family or friends or going on holiday, but we have a caution to the hope we have in them. Maybe a caution due to their distance, in terms of we don't know how long it will take us to get to these things. Maybe even a caution in terms of how precarious they might be. I'm sure many of us perhaps look back to last year and some of the different obstacles that came along the way, and that might make us a bit more cautious in how hopeful we feel. But as a church, we want to make a real focus of the theme of hope for this season, but particularly a hope that we can experience today. Both for us as individuals, how can we personally experience hope, but also for our wider community? How can we be people who bring and spread hope, the hope of God, with those around us? We're obviously doing this on Sunday mornings as we look at the person of Jesus and how he brought hope to those around him. But I just want to quickly highlight 3 resources we'd love to point you towards as places you might go to increase your hope over these next few weeks. First of all, you might have seen that we sent out a list of 40 days of hope. This is 40 different activities that you could do to just bring a bit of hope to your home, to your workplace, or to your neighbourhood. We've aimed for each one to be simple, to be short, and to be easy to do. Some are to do with giving gifts, some are linked to sending encouraging messages and cards to people, some are much more prayerful in their approach. We'd love to encourage you to either take part in this as an individual or to stick it to your fridge and do it as a household or family. We would also love to really hear some stories of you doing these things. So whether it is big or small, please do make contact with us to let us know anything you've been up to. Secondly, we'd love to highlight the value of community. I think one of the things I've been learning over this past 10 or 11 months is the value of Christian community. Do you know, I feel aware that there are all kinds of sides to Christian life that we could pursue independently. We can listen to our own favourite brand of worship music. We can listen to our favourite preachers on podcasts. But actually there is something particularly powerful about Christian life when we experience it together. And so I'd love to encourage you in some way to look to see if you could invest a bit more in being connected to our community in this season. That might look like joining us on a Sunday morning for one of our Zoom services. It might look like sticking around for that extra 10-15 minutes to join a breakout room. But one of the things we'd love to highlight is joining a smaller community in one of our midweek home groups. As we explained on Sunday, these meet on different evenings in different ways, and we'd really love to encourage you to look at connecting with one of those. So if you aren't connected to one, can I encourage you to contact either myself or Nick or Lucy, and we can take it from there. And then just lastly, a point on prayer. I think it would be wonderful if this could be a season of increased prayer for our church. You might do this through connecting with the Lectio Bible app. This is a daily Bible reflection that takes kind of 8 to 12 minutes, and they're having a specific focus on the theme of Lent. But I also know that the people at 24/7 Prayer have put together a second prayer course. And this is a series of 5 videos looking at the topic of prayer, particularly unanswered prayer. And this is something you could do as an individual, but also it would be a really, really great thing for perhaps some of our midweek home groups to do, but maybe even just groups of friends or families or whatever over this next season. So that was our 3 things. So 40 days of hope, bedding into community more, and looking for an increase of prayer. So bless you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'm sure I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.